faculty, family, friends, and of course, the graduating class of 2026. At Kents Hill School, we are known as a Husky Pack. In a pack, there's the leader, the one who makes the decisions, the disciplinarians, the one who enforce order, and the caretakers, the ones who tend to the injured. At Kents Hill, our pack encompasses far more than that. There are those who get on stage and act a Broadway-level performance, those who walk into the Alphon with sportsmanship radiating off of them before practice, those who make the dorm erupt with laughter, and those who are staying quietly to themselves. No matter who you are, every single person is essential to a functioning pack. Think about it. If a Husky pack didn't have their disciplinarians, who would keep the order? Without caretakers, all the Huskies would have infected wounds. We need everyone in order to make this work. However, all of you have a less obvious role that isn't as apparent. Every single one of you has a part that you don't show others, that doesn't shine as bright as the rest of your qualities. Yes. And as you move forward after high school, I ask that when you enter a space, whether it's university, ice rink, soccer field, art studio, or wherever your basic training for is, that you do not hide yourself. Plant your roots. I remember the first time I did. I was going to the gym, and if you know me, that is not my usual place. I walk in, music blaring, people grunting, Jasper's in the corner doing this. I look in the other corner, Benicio doing something like this. I don't know what's going on. Immediately, I felt out of place. I did not belong here. I was set up in the corner with my mat and my Google searched workouts. But day by day, I kept showing up. I kept showing up with the mindset that people are feeling the exact same way I am. People want to go to the gym, but they're intimidated. Showing up is the only way to prove that this isn't some exclusive VIP deluxe environment that only certain people can use. It's just a gym. Over time, I began to feel more comfortable there. The gym is no longer as daunting as it once seemed. Now, I don't know if I've helped anyone face their fears about going to the gym, but this is one example of how planting your roots and building your belonging can make a difference in yourself. A difference in yourself can always spark a difference in someone else. So plant your roots and create a hub for others who still hide themselves to flourish. In life, you will meet people who have the privilege to fit in, but you have the luxury to be different. I did not have the privilege of fitting in when I first entered the gym, but I had the opportunity and the luxury to grow and be different. My dad always told me this quote by John Updike: "If you have the guts to be yourself, other people will pay the price." And what that means is if you are willing to be authentic and stay true to yourself, then people will respect you. They cannot ignore who you really are. So I've told you all of this hopefully inspiring advice, but no way on how to achieve it. I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything and just say, go for it, because it's not only unrealistic, but it's also really annoying. But I will tell you this. If you're going to plant your roots and put yourself out there, you have to be willing to live in discomfort. When I say discomfort, I mean going into a room not knowing anyone and spark up a conversation with someone. They may reciprocate your energy, they may not. Reality is, not everyone will like you. This is not meant to discourage you, but to remind you that when you do find people who like you, it will feel much more rewarding. Remember that everyone in a pack has specific qualities that contribute to its functioning, and every quality is a strength. So have the courage to make connections that will allow you to fully express who you are, connections that do not make you feel as if you need to hide yourself. Have the courage to plant your roots and make connections, knowing that you're introducing yourself with your true character. And thank you to Kents Hill for letting me plant my roots. My final wish for the class of 2026 is to find the strength to be yourself. I'm so proud of this class and so lucky to have grown up with these people. Thank you.